Let's get in Latha to give us the highlights coming in from HSBC's report on credit growth. Latha, what is the report telling? We had the GDP yesterday, but credit growth is a forward indicator of how things are likely to be.
Actually, it's an interesting report. The Reserve Bank releases credit data every month, and you get even subdivisions within the overall credit growth. Only thing is, in July, you have to adjust for the HDFC merger, which makes, obviously, July credit look very good. So wherever you have asterisk on your table, it is actually not counting the HDFC growth. The overall non-food credit growth has come in at 14.8%, not counting HDFC, but that is slower than the June number of 18.7. If we can have the table up again, then you have agriculture, which again is only 16.8 compared to 19.7 for the previous month, that is June. All these are YOY numbers. Corporate sector got 14.5% increase in loans, but it was 17.7 in June. Likewise, MSMEs 14.1, inherently a good number, but lower than the June number. And I can go on that way for housing. Again, housing is adjusted for HDFC. If you include HDFC, then it goes to a very high 38%. But not counting HDFC, banks have given 13.1% more credit. They did 15% more in June. Autos, again, very good number, 21.2, but lower than June. And credit cards, 31, again, very high number, but lower than the 36% growth you saw in June. So HSBC's view is that if you adjust for the HDFC merger, credit growth has clearly fallen. Along with it, it's 20%, which is very good. So their point is that across the board, SMEs, corporate sector and retail have done a little slower. Now, this could show in subsequent quarters. We just have to wait and see if it's a one month thing or if it is something that sticks. HSBC thinks that it will not stick. HSBC has not changed its year-end credit growth target of 13% only for banks and 19% from the overall credit system. That includes wholesale, NBFCs, everything. So they are not terribly worried about this one-off fall in credit.
Okay. All right, Latha. Thank you so much for explaining the details of that report to us. So that's about the credit growth in the month of July. Mark